You can't catch my drift, can't catch my wave.
Today, from SoFi Stadium in Inglewood, California, it's Week 1 of the NFL on EA Sports.
We are just a couple miles east of the LAX airport, just off the 405 and the 105 at the beautiful SoFi Stadium in Inglewood. Today, it's the opener of a new NFL season between the Jacksonville Jaguars. And able to get this across the 20, but not much further as he's dropped it to 23-yard line.
The Chargers take over.
And the Los Angeles Chargers.
23-yard line.
Throwing on first down. Chamberlain. Oh, he's going to air it out right away. And that's caught inside the 30. And all the way down to the 24-yard line. A big play there on the first play of the game. 54 yards.
That's a big-time pitch and catch right there. And, partner, I remember the days when quarterbacks would try this. They were holding their breath. But nowadays, they're counting on their receiver to be just a little bit better than the defensive back when it's one-on-one and the ball's in the air like that.
5 yards on the carry. Good pickup on first down. He's a second-round pick, a solid second-round pick. But when you're close to that first round, do you come in with a little chip on your shoulder?
You definitely do, because now your money's not the same. But even more than that, it's the prestige. Everyone wants to be a first-round pick, and he thought his talent demanded that. And I do know some teams in the league that have first-round grades on him.
They added a lot of talent to a roster that really needed an infusion of youth. They got a very good infusion of youth.
And they didn't really reach to get anyone as well. They stuck to their draft philosophy, got the best players they could at the time they were drafting, and inserted them into their lineup.
And they will stop him after a fairly minimal pickup. Only a yard on the pickup there. Second and goal. But not much on that run, Charles.
No, that's exactly the way to execute a run blitz there. They guessed correctly that they would move the ball on the ground, honed in on it, and stopped them. Mark that down for a win in the defense's column.
Now some movement before the snap. And we'll hear from our referee for the first time this afternoon. It's a loss of 5 there, bringing up second. And again this time to the tailback. He gets it forward for 4, maybe 5, but the flags fly. And this one could be coming back. The whistle against a big right tackle.
You'd think being able to fire out and block would be a lot easier to not commit a holding penalty, but it's tough to keep those guys right in front, isn't it?
A crucial penalty there as the hold backs him up for another second and goal. That's caught left side by Hardman. And the stop will come inside the 5 at the 4. Able to get 9 out of that pitch and catch, but now third and goal.
It's third and
They'll try and run. Tomlinson. And he is into the end zone. Touchdown, Los Angeles. Taking it in from 4 yards out. And the Chargers take the ball down the field and score on their opening drive. Excellent start there. First drive of the season. Big-time success putting it in the end zone.
And remember, that was done without any real map of how to do it. In other words, the deeper you get into the season, you get game film to work off of, tendencies to work off of. The first drive of the season, things can be entirely different than what you've seen in the past. It's a really good job of execution by them.
Fields it in the middle of the end zone. And Roberts choosing not to bring this one out.
first and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
Darnold on first down. And the Chargers rush is going to get there. Down he goes.
Okay, partner, a couple points of interest right here, all right? Offensively, we see that they came out throwing the football, but maybe more importantly, The blitz that came defensively, they got right after it.
And you were telling me pregame before we came on air, you think this is something we could see a lot.
Yeah, there's no doubt about it because this is a unit that wants to play the game on their terms.
They get 14 back, but it leads now to a third down.
A gain of 14, but it's now third.
From the gun on third down, here's Darnold. Got a man, and he hits him in stride. And he is going to have a Jags first down as they're able to get the third down conversion. A big one there for the Jags. 18 yards, first down.
Jacksonville.
Out of the shotgun, here's Darnold. Throwing middle, but it's incomplete.
Darnold's pass.
I think he's got to be careful not to force anything into coverage right there. There weren't really any throwing lanes, but the best part for him, he's got second and third down to fall back on.
Darnold completes it.
Darnold's
9 yards, not quite enough, and they'll be left now with 3rd and 1. Heavy set out there on 3rd and 1.
third down.
And he will have a first down here at about the 40. Give him 3 yards and a fresh set of downs.
He's tackled at the 40-yard line. A gain of 3 on the play. And a Jaguar first down.
First carry now for the former Badger, Jonathan Taylor. And the lane closes up quickly as he'll get about 3 down to the 38.
Tackle made at the...
After 1, 7-0 on EA Sports.
The end of the first quarter with the score, Chargers 7, Jaguars nothing.
Now this one over the middle into the hands of his tight end, complete.
Darnold's pass. Complete to number 8.
The 8th play of the drive coming up. It's 3rd and 3. That's a staple of this offense. Drag route to the tight end.
Yeah, he's unable to use his size to break off much more yardage after the catch, but still an effective gain nonetheless.
Darnold's pass.
And down to the 20 he'll go before heading out of bounds. That one good for a gain of 13 for Jacksonville and a first down. And he'll give it here to his running back. This will be a 5-yard pickup as they move it from the 20 to the 15. After the pickup of 5, here's 2nd and 5.
Derwin James. A gain of 5 brings up 2nd.
They give to Taylor out of the gun. And he was able to shed 1 tackle but could not get away from there.
Taylor, the ball
He's definitely tough to get down. We just saw it right there. But how about what we did see? Pursuit, wrap up, and then the big finish with the tackle.
And it's caught. And he takes it in. Touchdown, Jacksonville.
to number 86.
From 13 yards out. And the Jaguars are within an extra point of tying this one up.
All drives that result in points hurt a defense. But when they are the sustained variety, play after play, and they just can't get off the field and stop them, that can be demoralizing.
Each team's had it. Each team has scored. 7-7 here as the kick's away. This taken in about 4 yards deep. And this will not be returned. It'll come out to the 25.
At their own 25-yard line.
The Chargers get set to go here for their second drive. And they'll be looking to build off of a nice drive last time. A drive that really relied. Rush coming, and he's taken down. Miles Jack with a sack.
Well, that play was the very definition of fast, quick, and in a hurry. Suddenly, he was there.
In a blink of an eye, that happened fast, and a big sack. Taking a deep shot here for Hardman. And this will be caught at the 30. Touchdown! Nicole Hardman, 81 yards. And the Chargers have taken the lead.
Chargers.
Well, that's a heck of a response to regain the lead after we had seen the touchdown to tie the game.
I would say what we just saw there was a great amount of poise. Because typically when teams tie the game up, it's a little bit of a, how would you say, you kind of take a step back and have to get yourself regrouped. They regrouped in a hurry, didn't they? They attacked back after they'd been tied.
And in a big way, that was a statement-long touchdown. And Roberts choosing not to bring this one out.
At their own 25-yard line.
So time to see Jacksonville again on offense for the second time here in this game. They were successful last time finding the end zone on their opening drive of the season. And they'll get another shot here with a 1st and 10. Now the handoff here to his running back. And he is met quickly in the backfield. Down he goes, folded like a lawn chair. A loss of a yard there to start out. That leads to a 2nd and 11.
At the 24-yard line.
From the gun, it's Taylor. And he'll work his way across the 30 to the 32. 8 yards there on the carry, and now they're left with a much more manageable 3rd and 3.
It's a gain of 8, and it brings up 3rd down.
The shotgun snap for Darnold. He's going to float this one deep right side. And the throw there going to be incomplete.
And this is what you want to see from a defense. Give up an opening drive touchdown, that's fine. But how about them going back out there, recommitting themselves to the task at hand, and forcing a 3 and out, and giving the ball back to their offense.
A 40-yard punt, 1 yard on the return. And it'll be Charger football here as they take over. Now Tomlinson on 1st and 10. And he's going to lose yardage and be backed up to the 25. He'll lose a yard there, and it's 2nd and 11. We've hit the 2-minute mark of the second quarter, 14-7.
At the 25-yard line.
We remind you that coming up in 2 minutes, we'll again head down to visit with Jonathan Coachman in Orlando, back for another year. He'll have scores from around the NFL here on this opening weekend. And this will be caught at the 30. And all the way down to the 29. A big play there for L.A. 46 yards. So now then, the big play has him all the way inside the 30 now, 1st and 10. Completes it to Hardman. And they work it inside the 15-yard line before it's all said and done. Given back-to-back catches now. That one for 16 and another 1st down. That's caught. It's Thomas. And the Chargers are going to be set up with a 1st and goal on a pass play that moves them all the way down to the 1. Back-to-back nice plays, 12 yards that time and a 1st down. Tomlinson, and he takes it in for a Charger touchdown. A great effort there. Already his 2nd touchdown here in this opening weekend. For the Chargers, they're able to widen their lead.
Partner, to me, that touchdown had something that was kind of rooted in that group seeing the future. What I mean by that is they had a plan. Let's find a way to score right here before the half, and that'll give us momentum going into the second half. Give us that cushion that we're looking for. They got that accomplished, scoring right before the half ended.
Following the touchdown, Badgley out there to kick it away. And this carries into the end zone. And Roberts choosing not to bring this one out.
At their own 25.
And now out come the Jags. And you're under a minute to go in the half, a first half that hasn't been particularly kind to you. How do you think they'll play this?
Well, I think the smart approach is to run out the clock, lick your wounds at the half, and see if you can come up with a strategy to play better in the second. But there's also something to challenging your offense right here. You know, hey, guys, you have digged it.
Chargers able to get the pressure and bring him down. The Jaguars going to go ahead and use their first timeout as they'll stop it with just over 40 seconds to go in the first half. Work to be done here on 2nd and 16 after the sack. Another try after the first down sack. Darnold. And a quick throw here, that's complete. Now the Jags will use the 2nd of their timeouts as they stop it here with just under 40 ticks to go in this first half. 3rd down, here's Geis. And he's going to be brought down short of the 1st at about the 31-yard line. The Chargers going to signal for the first of their timeouts as the clock will stop with 33 seconds to go in the first half. And the Jaguars send out their punter as he'll punt it away for the 2nd time. It's a return of 4 following a 42-yard punt. The Charger drive about to get going. You've got less than 30 seconds left here in the half. You're well on your own side of the field. What are we doing here, Coach Davis?
Well, I'm trying something on 1st down, and it's something that's safe. It's something that's been done many times before. A lot of people say it's not even worth trying, but I'm running a draw. I'm running a screen. I'm seeing if something pops. And if it...
Guys, man, complete! Now the Chargers will use the 2nd of their timeouts As the clock will stop with 21 seconds to go here in the first half. So that changes things a bit. Here's a 1st and 10 all the way down at the 35. Back to throw. Chamberlain looking long for Thomas. And caught by Thomas. Touchdown, Chargers. Jordan Thomas as the first half is winding down. And the Chargers find a way to stretch their lead.
And that was a beautiful ball right there as he waited for his tight end to come uncovered in the end zone, so give him points for patience as well. Delivered it right where it needed to be for 6 points.
Extra point by Badgley, up and good. And the lead now to 3 touchdowns at 21. So not much time to speak of remaining in this first half as the kick's away. Taken about 7 yards deep. And not wanting to risk anything here late in the half, he'll just take a knee and they'll bring the football out to the 25. Jaguars come to the line to start their next drive. And with time quickly fading here in the second quarter, not sure how aggressively, offensively they want to play this.
I think we'll find out just how much they trust their guys in this situation if they decide to take a shot.
Now a timeout signaled for, and they'll get it with 10 seconds to go before halftime. A play fake, and it's Darnold. He lost the football. And the white flag coming out as they line up to kneel on it. So we've reached halftime here on opening week. All right, we will save the week 1 highlights and apparently get right back to the action here in the third.
Kickoff for the Chargers.
We'll see if week 1 fatigue becomes any kind of a factor as we are back underway in the second half. This taken in about 4 yards deep. And Roberts choosing not to bring this one out. Out come the Jaguars now as he'll go on offense first here in this third quarter. They're down 3 touchdowns to this point, needing to put something together as they have it 1st and 10. They'll run with Taylor to begin the drive. And he's upended after a gain of 2 out to the 27. Kenneth Murray, the linebacker, there to make the play defensively.
2 yards on the pickup. It's 2nd and 8 at the 27-yard line.
And to give this time to the tailback. And not a whole lot doing there as he'll get it up to about the 28-yard line.
The ball carried by
3rd down now. And those last 2 plays indicative of how things have gone for them. Just nowhere to go on the ground and struggling to put up points.
3rd down.
And he will find his man on the outside. And he's going to be stopped here a few yards short of the first as the tackle is made at the 33.
So much about offense is what you call hidden yardage. You know, you throw the ball to someone, they catch it, and then they can make a big play. You know, they create a play, run after catch. They did a really nice job here limiting that and keeping him from the first down.
Yeah, stopped him in his tracks. They'll get 9 yards on the return there following a punt of 42. And possession will switch hands, 1st and 10. Now we'll look at the Chargers offense. They get ready for their first possession of the second half. They were able to get the ball back here, didn't surrender any points. Now they'll look to add to that lead.
How about the boost the defense gave them? Going right out on the field, shutting them down, not giving up any points, and turning the ball back over. They want to do their part now and show them a little respect and some gratitude by scoring some points.
And to get a little more cushion. On 2nd down now, Weldon. That one, a 1st down pickup of 8.
Well, you certainly have to give a little credit here because they're playing this game now at their pace. This is ball control football, sustained runs, taking their time, and making it work.
And very little daylight there. They'll get a couple up to the 44. Ball carrier.
Certainly a nice job there by the defense rallying to the football and getting him on the ground, but I think the play gets made by the defensive front because if they can't get upfield, their job is to go ahead and get low, almost get into a ball sometimes, stack things up, and make it difficult for the runner to find a hole. Sometimes you just sit back and marvel at what he can do defensively. Speed, strength, quickness, he's the whole package, and that package just wrapped up the runner for a loss.
To throw on 3rd down. Chamberlain. This pass going to be caught by Hardman. And he gets it just shy of midfield, but that's not enough. He's short of the marker. It'll be a gain of 8, but it'll also lead to a 4th down.
One hallmark of good defenses is understanding the game, understanding positioning, and tackling immediately in the secondary after catches. I think we just saw that on display right there.
Got to him before he ever had a chance to think about turning it upfield. And he gets this one across midfield for the first down to the 46. A solid pickup of 5 and a very solid 4th down conversion. And defensively, pure frustration. Tomlinson again, a first down carry. Give him 3 on first down. It'll set up a 2nd and 7.
Well, that's just a pile of bodies there, and that's when you kind of find out who's a tough guy, right? Who can stand up and make a play. It was only a 3-yard run, but for both sides, they had to walk away from that feeling like, okay, I can stand up when the going gets tough in here.
This will be the 8th play of the drive here. 3rd and 4.
It's a gain of 3. Brings up.
They'll keep it on the ground. Weldon. And he'll take this one down to about the 40. Just a 1-yard pickup there, and it'll be 4th down. Well done to sniff that out defensively. He had it diagnosed pretty quickly.
I love that description because diagnosed is perfect on that one. Read his keys, made the play, and he couldn't even get going moving the football.
And they're going to at least line up to go for it here on 4th down. And he fires one that's intercepted. It's C.J. Henderson picking it off. And to the 40-yard line, that's where the return stops.
They'll take over 1st and 10.
Jaguars come to the line to start their next drive. And here we are almost through 3 quarters of play, and this passing game still has not really found any kind of rhythm.
Put it mildly, because they're not even over 100 yards yet. And in today's NFL, where it's a pass-first league, that is quite surprising. Not many teams patient enough to stick with the run. Everybody wants to advance the ball through the air. They've got to get their timing back.
Now they try the right side here. Time on what's going to wind up being the final play of the 3rd quarter. Back now at SoFi Stadium in Inglewood. A lot of happy faces in the crowd at this point as their guys have a big lead here to start quarter number 4. So the big play means just like that, they'll operate from the red zone now on 1st down. Darnold from the gun. Open man is Samuel, complete. And the Jaguars are going to have a 1st and goal as he'll be taken down at the 7-yard line. This game not quite as good as the last, but still over 40 yards between the two. Darnold toward the end zone, but that's going to wind up incomplete. They'll try again here from the 7 on 2nd and goal. What we just saw there, that's really been a common theme all afternoon.
A lot of pressure. That forced the errant pass.
And he will get this into the end zone for a Jaguar touchdown.
The ball carrier.
Taking it in from 7 yards away. And the Jaguars make some inroads here on that deficit. A solid blocking up front from the guys on the offensive line allowed him to get in for the touchdown.
Yeah, some might say that the guys on the offensive line were in concert. I used to have a coach who called it marrying up, meaning when you get on a guy, you just stay right there, and each guy has his own assignment. That allowed the runner to make the big move towards the end zone.
And able to get this out to the 25.
Over 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
The Charger drive about to get going. Well, don't look now, but they've got a little bit of a battle on their hands again. Back to a 2-score game. The interception that led to a touchdown. You'd have to think they're a little more careful here if they do indeed try to throw the football.
Yeah, and I was a little surprised by the last throw. You know, that type of throw with this type of a game, I'm going to be very careful about it. Maybe the only throw you make is maybe a toss to your halfback or something like that. Otherwise, take care of the thing and finish this bad boy off.
Trying to bounce it outside, but he's only able to get it back to the line of scrimmage.
The tackle made by Miles.
Call it no gain that time as it's going to leave him with a third and about 3 to go.
And 4.
They'll keep it on the ground. Weldon. And he's got the first before he's brought down at the 39-yard line. They get 6 on the pickup there as the drive will continue.
Brandon, when a defense just simply can't get off the field on third down, and we all know how important that down is for both sides of the ball, you often feel like you're just a step behind whatever they're doing offensively.
And one of the differences in this game, no doubt, third down conversion, and that is going to be a story they'll talk about after this one. The first down run got 5. Here's 2nd and 5. They'll try and run some clock here as they keep it on the ground. A loss on that play, and now third down gets tougher, 3rd and 6.
An interesting and intriguing decision there defensively because they kept extra DBs on the field despite seeing the multiple tight end look that came out for the offense.
I thought they were going to switch out of it. I didn't know if they felt they didn't have time or what the case was.
Well, in any event, the extra speed allowed for great penetration as they stuffed that one behind the line of scrimmage.
And with things looking pretty good on the scoreboard, they're going to keep the offense out there and go for it here on 4th. Down the middle is front 4 pulled in. And this will get him all the way inside of Jacksonville's 10. First and goal, and defensively all they can do is shake their heads. Not only did they allow the conversion, but a big play as well. Looking to throw. Chamberlain. He's got his man. It's caught. Touchdown, Chargers. Jordan Thomas. Already his 2nd touchdown here in this opening weekend. And the Chargers are going to add on to their lead.
The kick is good.
I think all teams probably like seeing that schedule for the first time, looking at week 1. Oh, good, we're at home. This is why you want to be home in week 1. They're looking sharp.
And I agree with you totally. That's what you want. But there carries a little extra pressure with that as well because you and I both know protecting the home field, winning your home games is paramount in this league. So you go into it, yeah, we want it, but now you actually have to go out and prove it.
And 2 sides to that coin, and looking like they're going to protect it here in this one. And Roberts choosing not to bring this one out. Out comes the Jacksonville offense as they get set to take over here. And they knew coming in that this would be a tough place to go in and win a season opener. But this has just been a performance, to be frank, not to be proud of here as they trail big in this 4th quarter. And look at this. They come right back with a big shot downfield. And he'll have it past midfield almost to the 40 before being taken down. So from Charger territory now, here's a 1st and 10 at the 41. So it's Jaguar football here as we welcome you back. And let's see what they've come up with offensively after having time to talk it over. Now throwing on first down and completing it. And he's going to get this down near the 30-yard line. The Jags picking up the first down there, a gain of 12. Here's Darnold. And that is intercepted on the sideline. Wait, no. They'll say no. It was caught out of bounds. So this is just an incompletion here.
30-yard
ball on the 30 as they come up 2nd and 10. Throwing again is Darnold. They'll set up the screen to Taylor. Touchdown, Jaguars.
Darnold's pass.
Jonathan Taylor, already his 2nd touchdown here in this opening weekend. And the Jaguars get a score closer.
Zerline lining up for.
And that touchdown puts us in a position to have a discussion, doesn't it? Now it'll be a 2-score game after the conversion.
Yeah, I mean, there's no doubt with a 2-score game they're going to have to onside kick it. We'll just see if they've got a miracle up their sleeve.
And you wonder what onside kicks they're going to use and in what sequence if they hope to have a chance to win this game.
And this will not work out. The Chargers able to recover. They knew they needed a miracle. They had to have that onside kick. They didn't get it.
Well, as we knew, even before they put the toe to the leather on that one, their chances of getting that done, slim and none. And I do believe we saw Slim just leave the door, didn't we?
We did indeed. They were down to none. And that's going to wind up incomplete. However, we do have a flag down. Let's check in with our referee. That hold coming from the left side of the line.
Hands got caught in the cookie jar on that one, and the flag came out. Penalty against them.
It's across midfield into Jacksonville territory. The Jaguars going to go ahead and use their first timeout as they'll talk things over prior to this upcoming second down play. Now a give right side. Weldon. Now the Jags will use the second of their timeouts as they'll talk it over here before what will be an important third down. They'll keep it on the ground. Weldon. And he'll go down to the ground at the 39, and obviously that's well short of the first. The Jaguars now will use the last of their timeouts as the clock will stop with 1:06 left to go in the game. The offense is going to stay out there. They've converted twice, failed once so far on fourth down. Let's see what's in store here. And he won't get there. They stop him a few yards short of the line to gain. The fourth down play doesn't work for the Chargers. And the Jaguars are going to take possession here on the turnover on downs. Well, they were 2 for 3 on fourth down tries. Now they're unsuccessful. That brings them down to 50%.
But that's a percentage you have to feel pretty good about. You know, 2 for 3 before.
And the Chargers rush is going to get there. Down he goes. Darnold trying to hustle everybody along with the clock moving. He'll drop this down to Taylor.
Darnold's pass.
5 yards on the pickup, and they'll be facing a 3rd and 12. He's going to let it fly. That's incomplete, but there is a flag down, so hang on. A big call coming on 3rd down. Some boos coming down right now from this home crowd after that call.
Yeah, and that was because of the pass interference call, but for a second there I thought maybe they'd gotten a look at my appearance as Othello in the high school play.
you were Othello?
Not a good one, let me tell you.
And that one is incomplete, and it stops the clock at 12 seconds left in the half. Second down and 10, Darnold. Pressure now, Darnold, and he goes down. And one of the whistles for a timeout. So they'll stop the clock here in a game that's been decided in the closing seconds. Third and long, it's Darnold. Now a desperation throw deep downfield. And this is intercepted, and that should do it. Picked off with great anticipation. So this one's over. It's in the win column for the LA Chargers. And with that, our journey begins, Charles. Week 1 in the books. Going to be a great season.
Oh, man, so much to look forward to. Isn't it nice to get a really good game right out of the gate? Preseason behind us. All these games count now, don't they?
Yeah, this is the exciting time with just 1 week gone and plenty of weeks to come. So, for the Chargers, that'll be a happy locker room as they start this season 1-0. So that'll do it. For my partner, Charles Davis, and the best darn crew in the industry, I'm Brandon Gaudin. This has been a presentation of the NFL on EA Sports. With that, we say so long, everybody.